capital over air pollution, and rightly so. This happened last evening. Soon after, however, it turned into something that was about anything and everything but about pollution. This entire protest was hijacked. Protesters were seen brandishing posters. Some protesters were seen brandishing posters of the slain Maoist commander Hidma, Madhvi Hidma, during the protests, and they were also armed with chili sprays. That's right. Protesters used chili sprays on the police, who were trying to control law and order situation in the city. The Delhi police claims that several of their personnel were specifically targeted by these protesters with chili sprays. Some of them have been hospitalized after that. The cops have now assured stringent action against these unruly elements.
We requested them multiple times that they should not block the road, they should not block the C hexagon, which is a main movement path. When I saw that many of the ambulances and people were behind that and they were facing difficulties, they were getting agitated. So we had to remove that. By removal, they not only use the force and violence against the police personnel, but also we also first time come across that they use chili spray against the police personnel, and few of our police personnel got the spray on their face and the eyes, and they are getting treatment in the RML hospital, and we are taking legal action on that.
So the question arises, who are these people? If they were there to protest against rising pollution levels and the worsening AQI, why were they carrying chili sprays? Were they prepared to attack the police? In fact, let's tell you, well, the BJP has questioned the intent of these protesters. They've asked, were there no protests when the so-called urban naxal chief minister, which was Arvind Kejriwal, was the reference they were making, saying that when he was ruling Delhi. In fact, this is what Amit Malviya of the BJP has to say. He says the first claim that no major protest had happened when Delhi had an urban naxal chief minister, making a reference to Arvind Kejriwal. Then he goes on to say, suddenly we have activists, and he puts that in single quotes, saying activists protesting over pollution. Third claim he says is that loonies are pretending to cry over air quality, brazenly carrying placards glorifying dead Naxalites. This, of course, is a reference to this poster, which you can see here on the screens, where a protester was carrying a poster which says the struggle of our forests and environment will go on from Birsa Munda to Madhvi Hidma. Madhvi Hidma, of course, is a Naxal a commander who was neutralized last week in massive operation by the forces in the tri-junction of Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh in the Red Corridor. With that, more breaking news which is coming in over Delhi pollution and politics. Huge embarrassment coming in from Aam Aadmi Party. You have a fake narrative on social media which has been exposed. In fact, the person that Aam Aadmi called a common man, saying that this is the common man who was targeted. Now Times Now has exclusive pictures of the evidence which exposes the fake narrative on social media. The person Aam Aadmi Party referred to as a common man turns out to be the attacker, the man who attacked the police. Let me go across to Amita. Amita, there has been fierce war of words as well after what transpired at India Gate. Now the war of words, I believe, has shifted to social media. Tell us what's happening.
Well, absolutely, Meghna, because the so-called peaceful protest is something that has now been identified as far as this picture is concerned. This very picture seems to be, as far as what they have been changing the narrative and to attack the Delhi police and the crackdown is concerned. Here is Saurabh Bhardwaj of the Aam Aadmi Party saying कि ये दिल्ली की जनता है, प्रदूषण के खिलाफ आवाज उठा रही है और उसके ऊपर चढ़कर दम घोटती सरकार. But why was this happening as far as this picture in question is concerned? The Delhi police, in fact, they were trying to protect themselves from why exactly these so-called peaceful protesters were carrying placards supporting Hidma, and why were they in fact carrying chili sprays or pepper sprays to attack the police. Well, that has been the highlight of this picture that has been going viral on social media.
Oh, that's very interesting. Yes, you're right. That is the poster, which is that picture which is going viral, where several people have come out and said that this is injustice to the Aam Aadmi. But now it appears that the person whose picture was put out by Aam Aadmi Party, Saurabh Bhardwaj, the former MLA, it appears that he was the man who had attacked the police. In fact, on your screens, you can see the first pictures they're coming in of the chili spray. This is the very chili spray, and this is a mega Times Now exclusive that Priyank Tripathi, a reporter, has managed to access. The man who used pepper spray on the cops and was called an innocent citizen by the Aam Aadmi Party. You have this chili spray, this pepper spray, which was used by him. In fact, Priyank, I believe, is joining us right now. Okay, so we will be going across to Priyank in just a bit, but what's important on your screens, first here on Times Now, we are going to put across our watermark as well. First here on Times Now, we were the first ones to put out the pictures of the chili spray that you can see on your screens. This is what was recovered from that man whose picture was posted by Aam Aadmi Party, Saurabh Bhardwaj. We are going to put out Saurabh Bhardwaj's post as well, so that you'll understand that that is what was recovered from him. These are the 3 pepper spray photographs that you can see. These are the 3 pepper spray cans which were recovered by the man. There you have it on your screens, the man from whom the police had recovered. You can see the way that he's been brought down by the police. Well, this was only after he attacked the police with these 3 cans of pepper spray that you can see on the left-hand side of your screens, following which there was a crackdown on him. However, selectively, you have the Aam Aadmi Party putting out this picture saying he's the common man. No, he's not a common man. Common men do not attack the police with pepper spray. In fact, it's interesting that he came with such big cans. 3 cans of pepper spray were recovered from him. Why did he carry that to a peaceful protest? Is what people would want to know. If you want to protest about pollution, well and good. We've seen several such peaceful protests happening in Delhi because the citizens have said that the Delhi government must step up its policies to try and tackle with pollution. But this is another thing what we are talking about. What you can see here is conspiracy packed in 3 separate cans of chili spray. Let me go across to Priyank. Priyank, you managed to access these pictures of the 3 pepper spray. The big question is, why to a peaceful protest would a common man, as Aam Aadmi Party calls him, why carry pepper spray to attack the police?
Yes, Sati Meghna, these are the pepper sprays which are being instructed by the police also to be kept by women, so that whenever they go through an isolated location, this can be used as a first remedy from their side, so that they can save themselves in any kind of untoward situation. And that is very strange that these are only used against the Delhi police personnel. Not even this, what we have got to know, that there have been several individuals from whose possession this pepper spray has been used. And what was very alarming, that this picture which has been clicked by an agency in yesterday's protest was being used on social media platform to defame the Delhi police personnel. But the fact of the matter is that if you can see that the cop is trying to keep his hand on his face, he was getting burning sensation, and he was later on admitted at the Ram Manohar Lohia hospital, where he was treated till late evening. We are yet to get the status of his medical condition right now. When this accused wanted to flee away from the location, this cop, even being in an injured condition, managed to apprehend him because he was the one who had attacked the Delhi police team. So following his duty, the cop bravely stopped this person, and he had no option to pin him down before the other police personnel can come for his rescue, and this man could be arrested. The status is that this particular individual, whose face is being shown as a big martyr, who was trying to protest for the rising level of air pollution here in the national capital, was someone who had assaulted the police team, and this man was the one who had been the one who carried this pepper spray to be attacked on the police personnel. Generally, men don't carry these kind of pepper spray. These are subtly there for the first level of protection, not to attack on the Delhi police team. Now, the fact of the matter is that there have been 22 individuals who have been arrested related to this particular protest. This protest was certainly given some time period by the Delhi police official, because probably this was for the noble cause, calling for the change in the system, calling for better Delhi, calling for the better AQI level. But the manner in which these individuals brazenly use this opportunity for a wrong purpose, for trying to push the narrative that Hidma was encountered. They should first of all learn about Hidma, who he was, how he started the combat against the security personnel, and how so far since 2000, in the last 25 years, Meghna, 2,900 persons have lost their life fighting for the battle so that the Naxal Mukt Bharat can be made. Home Ministry has certainly given an explanation, a statement that by 26 things will be clear. But Hidma being eliminated is a major blow to the naxal forces who have been attacking police personnel, which has led to death of many individuals just for getting fame. How can you put a narrative that Hidma was a saint? He was a criminal. He was someone who was considered as a terrorist. The National Investigation Agency itself had a 1 crore rupee award on his head, after which he was eliminated. So things should be taken into proper perspective before coming out and doing outrage on social media. And this particular evidence, the picture which our viewers have been watching on the TV screen, is the recovery which has been mentioned by the Delhi police, and this will be submitted before the court of law. We have certainly not got it from anywhere. This is the police recovery which has been done from the location, from the accused, who is seen in the picture supposedly as a martyr for them, but for Delhi police and for the law enforcing agency and for the court, he is an accused so far.
Well, keep tracking the developments on that front. But then you mentioned Hidma. You're absolutely right. He's the man who had orchestrated 26 naxal attacks on innocent people. But today, those who are hailing Hidma are the ones who have turned up and attacked the Delhi police with pepper spray that you can see on your screens. Is this how innocent people, how the common man protests by carrying pepper spray to a peaceful protest? We'll let you, the viewer, decide. Keep tracking the developments. Priyank will keep coming back to you for minute-by-minute updates. For the timing, however, short break. Don't go anywhere.